All right, buckle up folks. It is time for a trip to Kandy. The tourist town in Sri Lanka that is also home to one of the holiest sites of Buddhism. If you want to know why I picked Kandy, it is because thousands of people come here to meditate and pray at an ancient Buddhist shrine. What sets this city apart in this island nation? Kandy is the second largest city in Sri Lanka and a beautiful green resort-like place. It is hilly and is surrounded by emerald green tea plantations. I'm not religious, but I connect with Buddhism and its message of universal acceptance and self-awareness. I found it easier to focus on these tenets to develop my journey of meditation. Here in Kandy, life seems to wind down nicely. Why do people go to Kandy? People come here to connect with Buddhist principles of meditation, calm, and inner peace. Some travel for a holistic experience, as Kandy offers a UNESCO heritage site in the temple of Toothrelic, emerald green hillside drives around tea plantations, a slice of Sri Lanka's history at museums, and fragrant spice gardens. So we are here at Colombo Port and we are going to Kandy, and this is where we're gonna take a train. So right now we have all of our stuff, 1, 2, 3, lots of different bags. When you're traveling with mom and dad, then you have to carry enough stuff, but also I have a lot of electronics. So Papa, what is the plan? Kandy? Number 2? Go straight and then left? Straight. One task done. Go straight, now the next task that I have is to go and get the beer for on the way. So we're gonna have a nice Lion Strong beer. That's the train that we're gonna be traveling in for the next 3 hours and going to Kandy. And once we get to Kandy, we're going to be staying there for 2 days or 2 nights, and then on Monday we go to Badula. So this train only has the first class and the second class, but it doesn't have the third class. We gotta tackle the Sri Lankan train experience. And trust me, no trip to Sri Lanka is complete without a good old train delay. Classic. Trains are almost always running late here, and today is no exception. We are halfway through our train journey and the train has suddenly stopped, and outside it's raining. The train is just stopped. We don't know why. What if the train starts, right?
No, there's a tree fallen there. So
right.
It won't snap.
So you want to go with me? Did anyone go down? Really? That is the tree that has fallen and they are cutting it so the train can go. So looks like now this is going to delay the arrival time, but it's not like we had something to do there. It's good. Somehow we're able to make it to Kandy. We checked in and you know the drill. It's time for a walking tour. Now our plan is to walk for 200 meters and go to the famous Kandy Lake. So come with us. Look at that waterfall. There are a lot of small waterfalls everywhere in Kandy. The views are really beautiful and there's a lot of vegetation, and now the weather is good. It was raining in the morning, but not anymore. My feet always take me to new and intriguing discoveries. Where should I go first? Kandy Lake. It takes around an hour to circle the lake. It's about 2 miles all the way around. In the heart of the city, this lake is a major tourist draw. like a lagoon of serenity amidst busy streets, sounds, and traffic noises. Its history, though, is not one of peace. Now, get this. The Kandy Lake wasn't just a random stroke of nature. Things got a bit messy during construction, with the locals not exactly thrilled about the whole ordeal. Sri 𝐸𝐸𝐺𝐝 wanted to build a waterway to get to the other side of the valley, but couldn't complete the task. He ran out of money and locals didn't want to do the hard work. And the king, as monarchs tend to do, ordered them to death on stakes. Things of great beauty often have terrible pasts, don't they? Beyond spiritual tourism, what else does Kandy offer? It is the capital of the central province and a major Sri Lankan city with offices of banks and private corporations. As the home of Sri Lanka's original royalty, the British colonial government maintained plantations and spice gardens. Exploring Kandy is more rewarding when one visits historic sites. Let me take you to a place where Buddha's gaze lands on you, far and wide. Sri Maha Bodhi Viharaya is a Theravada Buddhist temple atop Viharaya Khanda hill. True to its name, Big Buddha is known for being a powerful and giant Buddha statue that overlooks Kandy.
What a nice view. That's the Kandy Lake. So many statues of Buddha.
The royals of the princely state built the Buddha in the Dhyana Mudra position, which was how he attained enlightenment. At 27 meters, the statue is tall. This site offers breathtaking views of the city and beyond. It is a panoramic site, very Instagram friendly, I might add. Kandy is a special place. It is home to countless prayers and wishes of countless people. The Big Buddha's gaze brought me a connection with others who have sought to find answers while traveling to this city.
Guys, that was a wonderful experience. As you can see, behind me is this giant Buddha statue, a very, very important place here in Kandy. And then you can see at distance these mountains, and then also the beautiful Kandy Lake. That's the center of this beautiful hill station type of a city here in Sri Lanka.
Finding inner peace can't be that simple. It takes contemplation and another trip, this time to an ancient Buddhist site of prayer, Temple of toothrelic.
Okay guys, this is the Temple of toothrelic. We're gonna go inside here. We got a nice attire here. Look at that.
What is the one Buddhist religious site that gets the most spiritual tourists? The Temple of toothrelic. When Gautama Buddha was cremated, his remains were divided among 8 of his devotees. One of these remains is still in Kandy at the Sri Dalada Milagava, a tooth of Buddha that was brought to the island in the 4th century. Built between 1867 and 1707, specifically to honor this sacred relic, this place has been the #1 attraction in Kandy. It is a revered holy site for millions of Sri Lankans and international visitors who visit there every year to pray and seek Buddha's blessings. Kandy is one of the only 8 places in the world that have such shrines and is revered by Buddhists all around the world. His Holiness the Dalai Lama regularly visits this temple to worship here. In fact, most Sri Lankans believe they need to visit the temple at least once in their lives to pay homage to the tooth. The unflinching faith in this temple goes beyond religious identity. Kandy, the former capital of Sri Lankan kings, is surrounded by breathtaking temples. Local kingdoms made way for colonization in the 19th century. First the Portuguese, then the Dutch, and then the British colonized it. In 1818, a local rebellion was cruelly crushed by the British when they suppressed it with a massacre. The British have left their footprint everywhere. In Sri Lanka, some of the wealthiest homes and colonies belong to European owners even today. A trip to Kandy is a must-do to complete your Sri Lankan holiday. You can see and smell the tea gardens, spice plantations, and a historic botanical garden. For those like me that seek to find answers in meditation, the sights of Buddhist tourism are immersive and a welcome break from the hectic travel. I love going here on holiday. Why don't you try it too?
If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.